Hey kids, giving you a quick video here of our cumulative assessment information. We would have done this in class on Friday, but since we have our test put off till Friday, we didn't want you to go the weekend without having this information. So hopefully you can get started, maybe doing some studying this weekend. Exactly what you wanted to hear, right? All right, so we will have 3 assessments, quarter 3. And the 3 assessments that we will have quarter 3 will be this cumulative, will be the first assessment. Come on, pen, right? Will be the first one. And then we'll have unit 7 and unit 8 will be the other. So this will be 1, and then 2 will be unit 7, and then 3 will be unit 8. That'll be third quarter. Then fourth quarter, we will have unit 9, everyone's favorite, unit 10, and then second semester cumulative. So that once again, and you will have 3 summative assessments in each quarter. So a little bit about this assessment. It is going to be 2 days because we can't give you, we're trying to give you a testing environment as similar as we can to AP. So we've structured it very much like them, except not in one sitting. So Thursday, you'll have 18 questions, 1.5 points each, so that is 27. Just like AP that has the multiple choice and the free response, each of them are weighted equally, so will ours be. It'll be multiple choice and it's going to be on AP Classroom. So please make sure you bring your computers, right? So we need the computers and that you are in AP Classroom. You do not have to, for instance, if you're in my class and you're going to Mr. Schuler's class, second semester, you don't have to do anything. We will switch the kids, all of our students, so that before Thursday, you'll be in the appropriate second semester with the appropriate second semester teacher, so you can do this assessment at the correct time. This part will be no calculator. So there will be a couple of questions that have AP Classroom puts the little calculator icon next to. It just means it showed up on a calculator part, not that calculator is necessary. It's not calculator active. We picked all the questions to be non-calculator active. We will also on Wednesday, we'll have a short practice on AP Classroom for you so that you can, if you can bring your devices also on Wednesday and Thursday, so that on Wednesday we can make sure that you're comfortable logging on to AP Classroom and doing a couple questions, right? So you kind of get the feel on it. So Thursday you can come in and get started right away. Friday, you're going to have 3 questions. These ones are free response. They're 9 points each using the AP rubric. So that's also 27. So you can see that each section, again, is weighted equally. You're going to have a question booklet. When you're doing these multiple choice, work right doesn't count. We will give you scrap paper, but we'll collect the scrap paper and recycle it. No work on your scrap paper is going to be graded. But here on Friday, when we give you a question booklet, you want to do all your work in there because you want to show your setup, your work, answers, and everything so that you get credit for your work. And if you make a mistake, you get some potential follow-through points. This one will have the calculator allowed, although there are multiple parts that don't require a calculator, but you're allowed to have it. So expect your calculator to be cleared before and after. So in toto, it is graded, of course, out of 54 points. However, because it's cumulative, we will be applying the AP's, cumulative over the entire semester. We will apply the AP curve to it before recording it in the grade book. So we don't have a curve going in, but going out. Between all 5 classes, we record all the scores, and then we apply a very similar curve to what AP does. And then we'll record the grade in the grade book, and you'll see it recorded out of 50 points, again, so that all 3 tests are weighted equally by the end of the quarter. So we're covering topics throughout first semester, except for that review unit where we were working on the the summer packet, right? So each one of these units are going to have questions represented in the cumulative. So the things that you have to study, your warm-up book, right? We specifically write warm-ups to try to model and get you ready for assessments, all your classwork if that's organized, and your homework. But you start really with your little review books, your quizzes, and your AP problems, and that helps you focus which warm-ups and classwork you might want to go back and practice, right? You don't want to start August whatever or September whatever it was and redo every warm-up, right? So you use these little things that have the topics for each one and questions that you've had from quizzes and past AP problems. You will also be looking at your unit tests, but those are only in class. So that's only on Tuesday and Wednesday, right? You'll have access to your unit tests to look them over and start reviewing what questions were on those tests. We will also give you a test. You will have a test correction assignment where, except for the tests that we've already done test corrections on, you do test corrections for each one and staple the corrections to each test, and then you turn your folder into your second semester teacher by Friday, the 28th. That will go in your third quarter grade as like a 10-point assignment in the 90% category. So like a 10-point quiz that you'll have starting off third quarter. And then the semester one review is on Canvas. You should see a file now that I've made visible saying semester one review materials, and the semester one review is in there. I've also crossed off a couple problems that I don't think are relative, as well as the key. So in class, here's Tuesday and Wednesday that you'll have time to look at your folders and do your test corrections. And if you need more time, lunches and after school. And then you, of course, have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to start looking at your review books, your old quizzes, your old AP problems, and the semester one, start looking at the semester one review. Okay? All right, so that's it. Again, we would have, each of us, Mr. Schuler, Mr. Davis, and I would have gone over this in class on Friday, but since we're going to be taking our Unit 6 test on Friday, we wanted to give you all this information going into the weekend. All right, well, we will see you tomorrow.